Online gambling lets people place bets on sporting events, as well as play casino games, poker, and bingo. Online gambling has a long history. The first online casino launched in 1994, long before Google and Facebook even existed. Since then, online gambling has grown significantly, alongside technological evolution and the growth in e-commerce. So much so that in 2015, the online gambling market was estimated to be worth almost $38 billion worldwide. Online gambling is being regulated in an ever-increasing number of jurisdictions, and so far, over 60 countries have recognized the benefits of this regulation. This includes protecting consumers, generating tax revenues and other economic benefits, keeping gambling crime-free, and retaining sports integrity. These benefits are achieved by establishing an effective and proportionate regulatory regime, which includes an operator licensing model which encourages consumer choice and a full product range, anti-money laundering measures, responsible gambling tools, a viable taxation system, and sports betting integrity procedures. So, how does online gambling work? In order to be in with a chance of winning, consumers must first place a bet. The amount bet or at risk by a consumer is known as a stake. When someone places a bet, they receive certain odds for that bet. In sports betting, the odds reflect how likely the gambling companies think something is going to happen. If the likelihood of an event occurring decreases, the odds will typically increase. This gives the consumer the opportunity to win a greater amount for the same stake. Odds can also be affected by the volume of bets received by consumers on different outcomes. Odds can be expressed either as fractions or decimals. If a consumer was to stake $100 at odds of 2 to 1 and they lose, the betting company keeps the $100 stake. However, if they win the bet, the consumer would get $200 plus their $100 stake back. Like sports betting, in every online game, the consumer also has a chance to win. The payout ratio is the average long-run return to the consumer. A payout ratio of 95% means for every $100 staked, the product would return to the consumer on average $95. The higher the payout ratio, the better the value for the customers. Companies compete on the payout ratio, the price of gambling, in order to provide the best value to attract and retain consumers. After all bets are settled and all prizes paid, the amount of money earned by the gambling company is called the gross win. It is equal to the amount staked by consumers, less the money paid out. Governments traditionally tax the gambling companies on that gross win. Consumers can take part in a variety of different gambling opportunities. Sports betting is one of the most prominent types of online gambling. Companies offer bets on all types of sports, from football to tennis to motorsports. The sports betting market is worth an estimated $23 billion globally. There are often many bets available, from betting on the result of an event to betting on the number of goals or points scored. Customers can even bet on the number of yellow cards in a football match. These bets can be placed either before the event takes place or during the event. This is known as in-play betting. In-play betting is currently the fastest growing area of online betting globally. The regulated betting industry works closely with sports organizations to safeguard sports events. It can provide an early warning system for the sport to identify unusual betting patterns, which may indicate that the integrity of an event has been compromised. Maintaining the integrity of sport events reflects a shared interest between the betting and sporting sectors. There are also a number of different casino games available, such as roulette, slots, and blackjack. The payout ratio is usually more predictable for casino games compared to sports betting. Consequently, it provides a relatively stable revenue stream for providers. The casino games market is worth an estimated $10 billion globally. Consumers can also play poker online. These online poker sessions can be split into two different types of game. In tournaments, each person pays a fee, enters the tournament, and is given a certain number of poker chips. Tournaments have cash prizes, determined by the number of players, which are given to the winners. In cash games, a player decides how much to bet on each individual hand of poker. The winner of each hand receives the total amount staked by the other players, minus a small commission that goes to the operator. The online poker market is worth an estimated $3 billion globally. In bingo, players buy one or more cards. These cards have a selection of numbers on them. Numbers are drawn at random and are matched to the number on the card. The winner is the player who matches all the required numbers on their card first. The online bingo market is worth an estimated $2 billion globally. We hope you have found this introduction to online gambling useful. The RGA and its members are at your disposal for further information, and we invite all of you to visit our website.